Hey everyone, Redmon565 here, and welcome to Ultimate Matchup, Episode 10. And I'm actually really excited for this match. I was going to do it yesterday, but I was tired. And I just collapsed, so yeah, I'm doing it today. Today's also Friendship Day and National Dog Month. I guess Heathcliff kind of counts because he acts like a dog more than he does a cat. Huh. So this is Heathcliff versus Garfield. God, they look the same. So Heathcliff was created by Jim Davis in 1973. Some years later, Garfield, well, the comic strip wasn't called Garfield. It was basically John Arbuckle in the funny papers, and basically, yeah, Garfield pulled a Mickey Mouse and just knocked John to the side and took over the comic. So 3 years later, John Arbuckle got his own comic. 2 years later, Garfield took over the comic strip, and it was called Garfield. I guess people like Garfield as the main character more than John. Oh, poor John. But so, yeah, so. And these two orange cats were really big in the... They were really big in the 80s. They were really, really big in the 80s. They both got TV shows, movies, comics, and video games. Though Heathcliff is kind of dead right now and Garfield is still around, though maybe we'll say that the CGI Cartoon Network one was bad. Garfield should not be CGI. Garfield and Friends is by far the best version of Garfield. They should not have made him CGI. They should have made him cartoon. Then there was a live action movie which a lot of people didn't like. Now, Heathcliff was going to get a movie back when they were just remaking like every show into live actions, like Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Smurfs, Garfield, Marmaduke. I'm actually surprised Heathcliff wasn't in the Marmaduke movie because they did hang out and knew each other. That was kind of weird, but But still, yeah, Heathcliff got like 3 shows. Heathcliff and Marmaduke, Heathcliff and the Dingbats, and Heathcliff and the Cadillac Cats. Sadly, Jim Davis did pass away, and his son, Peter Davis, took over the show and made the Heathcliff and the Cadillac Cats. It's definitely weird how they made the characters in the show. It really is. Though I'm really waiting for another Heathcliff remake or reboot. It was supposed to get one in 2013, got cancelled. Then again in 2017, got cancelled. And then they said it was going to get one last year, but I don't know what happened. Maybe the coronavirus, maybe the virus delayed it. Who knows? So for this fight, I'm only gonna be using feats from Garfield and Friends. For Heathcliff, I'm gonna be using Heathcliff and the Cadillac Cats. Plus Heathcliff and the Dingbats, because Sonia was in that series, so I guess it's canon. And Heathcliff and Marmaduke, because I guess that's canon too. So Heathcliff was a stray cat who Grandma Nutmeg basically took him in. Heathcliff has been fighting since he was a little kid, and as an adult too. Adults fear him. He's strong enough to take down full-grown humans. Strong enough to bend iron bars. And able to break through ice even though he was frozen solid. Garfield is a lazy cat. Though he can be motivated when it comes to food, but still, he still doesn't like doing anything. Heathcliff, Garfield was made by George Gately, which I think someone else took over for him, unless he's still alive. Garfield has a tune force, so does Heathcliff. Both can break the fourth wall, both can do a lot of stuff. For the fight, I can definitely see it happen as Heathcliff is trying to prepare a romantic dinner for Sonia. And he ends up stealing Garfield's lasagna, which sends Garfield into a fit of rage. And that's how the fight begins. Garfield will chase after Heathcliff. This is going to be an interesting match. When it comes to intelligence, I'll probably say roughly they're the same. Even though Garfield gets trolled by robots for kicks and giggles. I mean, he's been tricked by Odie, John, and many other things. Heathcliff has been tricked by dogs, cats, and humans before. Heathcliff's fighting style is basically, if he can't outsmart you, he will rely on brute force just to take you down. Garfield's fighting style is more akin to manipulating you into dangerous scenarios and trying to come out on top. Garfield is not much of a fighter. I will say when it comes to fighting experience, Heathcliff definitely has the edge, seeing how he fought since he was a kitten up to being an adult. He has many, many, many more years of fighting experience than Garfield. And he has fought enemies who are stronger than him. Full-grown humans, professional wrestlers, military people, dogs, cats. He fights basically dogs and cats every day in many of the comics and show. For speed, probably roughly the same. I mean, it's quite clear Heathcliff is physically stronger than Garfield. So, he is in the intro of Heathcliff and Marmaduke. Garfield's able to lift 1,000 pounds with one arm. And he has been shown to bend iron bars. But Garfield's cartoon logic should be superior to Heathcliff. Seeing how he was able to slam a window so hard to destroy the building. But Heathcliff can one-up that by creating a tornado. In the episode Copa de Heathcliff, Heathcliff grabbed Spike, spun him around so fast, he created an actual tornado which sucked up everything in the backyard, destroying everything. And this wasn't a mini tornado either. This was a large one, like a real one, roughly the size of a real tornado. And I've seen the destructive capabilities of tornadoes, so that easily puts Heathcliff at roughly town or city level. Getting an edge over Garfield's lifting boulders and whipping trees out of the ground feat. Also, there was this movie where Garfield was scared of a tornado and decided to talk to John to get him to safety so the tornado doesn't kill him. So it's quite clear Heathcliff cannot fight a tornado. I mean, Garfield can't fight a tornado. I had to say the winner is Heathcliff. God, I'm getting them confused. I mean, they're both orange, both fat. The biggest problem with this fight is, well, I fear that Garfield cannot keep up a prolonged fight. See, now he is lazy and he will tire himself out extremely. Yeah, he has like really low stamina. He will tire himself out really quickly, which is really not good. And Heathcliff is more athletic than Garfield. I could definitely see him outlasting him when it comes to stamina. And he is strong enough to send Spike halfway across the yard with a fish. Yeah, that's really not good when your opponent could easily overpower you. And then there's also the game where Garfield has to constantly eat, otherwise he'll pass out. That's kind of not good when you're in a fight. I really don't think Garfield can make a prolonged fight or keep fighting for way too long. So I gotta give the winner. The winner is Heathcliff. I mean, when it comes from the stats, they roughly counter each other. Both of them have Tomb Force where they can survive being flattened. Both can take a lot of damage, like a lot. Heathcliff was able to survive in the episode Tammy the Bad Cat, there was this evil cat Tammy who threw Heathcliff, launched him off Brand. He went high up and then he went into a chimney, slammed down hard enough, and all he did was dust himself off and walk off. Okay, for him to go off a chimney, that's... So Heathcliff had about and went flying 3 stories, roughly. Let's see, there's the main one, second floor, and the attic. Yeah, he had to go up like 3 stories and just to land in the chimney. So it's quite clear he has insane levels of ability, and not even a scratch or a broken bone on him. So I really don't think Garfield can, last long enough to put Heathcliff down. And then Heathcliff has his... And Heathcliff has lasagna with his girlfriend, Sonia. And I don't think they're girlfriend, they're more like off again, on again, but... I mean, he has cheated on her many times. He basically has so many children with so many female... Hey. I really do hope Heathcliff and Garfield come back. And not as CGI, but as cartoons. I really want Garfield to come back as a cartoon. That'll be epic. Alright, bye. Oh, it is National Dog Month, so the rest of the matches this month are gonna be dog related. The next match is Underdog versus Crypto the Superdog. I really can't wait for the Crypto the Superdog movie that's coming. The Rock is voicing Crypto, which is kind of cool. And Kevin Hart is voicing Bat Hound. I have some problems with that. I feel like he's he's not going to make Bat-Hound serious. It's kind of like making Batman a comic relief character, which wouldn't work at all. Kevin Hart should have voiced Scratchy the cat instead. I mean, at least he is a comic relief type character. He's perfect for Kevin Hart. They really should have picked someone else to voice Bat-Hound. Because I feel like Bat-Hound being voiced by Kevin Hart's going to ruin the movie. I mean, in the many things I've seen Kevin Hart in, I don't think he can do a serious character. All he's played is comic relief characters, and that's not something Batman is. He's Bat-Hound is like Batman, which is a serious character, and you just can't make him a comic relief character. Alright, so hope everyone has a wonderful day. Bye.